Module 5, Love and Intimacy. Day 23 is about loneliness and love. Loneliness is a part of being human. We are all ultimately alone, but we do not all feel lonely. Loneliness comes from needing someone external to ourself. Love who you are and appreciate your own self. Enjoy the luxury of your own solitude. Choose love from a heart filled with love, not from a mind and emotions experiencing loneliness. In the previous session, we focused on the body, what helps to keep our body healthy, and what leads to dis-ease and less than optimal health and well-being. Day 23 is about the many ways loneliness may lead to lack of discernment in choosing a partner and then unsatisfying relationships. Day 23 is loneliness and love. Loneliness and the feeling of being unwanted is the most terrible poverty, by Mother Teresa. The trouble is not that I am single and likely to stay single, but that I am lonely and likely to stay lonely, by Charlotte Bronte. All great and precious things are lonely, by John Steinbeck. You cannot be lonely if you like the person you're alone with. Wayne Dyer. Language has created the word loneliness to express the pain of being alone. And it has created the word solitude to express the glory of being alone, by Paul Tillich. Negative emotions like loneliness, envy, and guilt have an important role to play in a happy life. They're big, flashing signs that something needs to change, by Gretchen Rubin. My peers lately have found companionship through intoxication. It makes them sociable. I, however, cannot force myself to use drugs to cheat on my loneliness. It is all that I have, and when the drugs and alcohol dissipate, will be all that my peers have as well, by Franz Kafka. Making connections. List activities you've enjoyed in the past. Explore new groups and new activities. Speak kindly and encourage yourself to go out and be with other people. Talk about gains and success that you've had, not the losses from the past. Pursue and focus on interests, not on the individual people. Create a strong connection with yourself, and all of that can lead you to overcome that sense of loneliness, to begin to feel connected with other people and to your environment. At the innermost core of all loneliness is a deep and powerful yearning for union with one's own lost self, by Bertrand Bahan. Love is something far more than desire for sexual intercourse. It is the principal means of escape from the loneliness which afflicts most men and women throughout the greater part of their lives. Bertrand Russell. Where you used to be, there is a hole in the world, which I find myself constantly walking around in the daytime and falling in at night. I miss you like hell, by Edna St. Vincent Millay. Loneliness is the human condition. cultivate it the way it tunnels into you, allows your soul room to grow. Never expect to outgrow loneliness. The best you will ever do is to understand yourself. Edna St. Vincent Millay. Sit with loneliness. If you learn to really sit with loneliness and embrace it for the gift that it is, an opportunity to get to know you, to learn how strong you really are, to depend on no one but you for your happiness, you will realize that a little loneliness goes a long way in creating a richer, deeper, more vibrant and colorful you. By Mandy Hale. So how lonely do you feel? Have you been comparing your life to the life of others that you see maybe on social media or all around you? You don't really know how anyone else is experiencing their life, no matter how many people they seem to have around them. So develop that sense of love and appreciation for you and your own solitude. Let loneliness be there. Just let it be. Allow it, and you will begin to blossom. These 30-day love lessons are serious and life-changing. You will see amazing results if you seriously intend to expand your loving and love fearlessly and openly. Join the Facebook group, introduce yourself, share your dream of love, give and receive loving support, and share your thoughts and feelings in each of the lessons. As we close, remember, start each day focused on love. Ask, what would love do now in every moment? And also ask, what would love do now for me? End each day reviewing the power of your love, the ways you turned away from love, shared your love freely, and felt loved by others. The love pledge. Recite this every day, looking in the mirror, if you can. Every day I develop greater awareness and communication, acceptance and forgiveness, compassion and tenderness, love, trust, and respect for myself and for others. Love agenda for today. In your Love Habits journal, write about my connections. What do you do to overcome loneliness? How do you reach out and connect? What else can you do today, this week, to overcome loneliness? Share your connections and what you've done to overcome loneliness, if you're feeling lonely, in the Facebook group. Thank you so much for participating in these Healing Through Love lessons, and I can't wait to speak to you again in the next lesson.